What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rock, and I'm back with another video now. As y'all can see, I got my girl Kay with me in this video now. Y'all seen by the title.
That's cringe.
I'm gonna have my girl, what? As y'all see by the title, my girl is gonna put me in the hot seat. I thought it'd be a cool idea, y'all can, whatever. It's just gonna be some crazy questions and all that. We got a couple of them wrote down. This joint bringing me back. This joint giving me a little bit of nostalgia. It's giving me a little bit of nostalgia because we had a channel together where we was kind of doing a couple channel thing back in, like when I first started making music in 2018, something like that, 2019. Remember? That shit was lit,
2018.
She quiet as hell. Y'all know she was quiet back then too on the videos. But
I'm just always quiet, so that's something that y'all would notice about me.
We about to go ahead and knock these out. We're gonna get right into it and all that.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear. It's crazy because like I be having actual, like in terms of fears and shit, like I always be saying like I'm scared of heights and all that, but I be doing stuff that's like also kind of pushing that limit in the sense of the whole fear thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the normal person that's scared of heights. What you think that I'm like scared of for real?
Losing his childhood dog, Spike. That was something that he always said that was one of his biggest fears.
Yeah.
And it came true. It actually happened last year.
Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel like that was my biggest fear. So, for me, right, I was like, man, like, cause I remember when I was a kid, I remember my grandma had a dog, and I remember when her dog passed away, and I seen him laying there lifeless. And I remember when I seen that, it was like, I was like, damn, bro, like, it's scary. It was scary, the idea, once I got my dog Spike. Once I got that, I was like, damn, the idea of seeing him laying there lifeless like that, especially in the way my grandma's dog was laying on the ground, I was like, man, like seeing him like that, I don't know how I'd take it. And I was always so scared that I would start treating everybody so grimy. I thought that I would just get super angry and just, be a person that I ain't want to be. So like that's why that was always like something I was super scared of. I was like, oh man, like if that happened, I don't know how I react. I don't know how I'd be going forward, You
weren't barely responding to like us.
Yeah.
But like other people you would barely respond to.
Yeah.
You really didn't like get in the studio like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you were uploading on PR Mentality, but you weren't even filming, so the videos you were posting were just like videos that you posted before. You just kind of found a way how to recycle them.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest fears that he told me that he had. I know heights is one of them. He won't get on a roller coaster with me. The only roller coasters he'll get on is like the kid ones. I'll give him the fact that when we went to Canada, he went on the CN Tower. So I'll give him that because that shit was tall as shit. He went on the CN Tower. That shit was tall.
In Toronto, if you go to, you see fucking CN Tower, it's tall. I'm not, I ain't want to do that shit for real. Especially because,
I forced him to get on
especially because it's not only that you going up tall, but you in an elevator and it's like, it's glass.
Yeah,
everybody ain't see it. Look it up.
The entire bottom when you're
look
going down and up.
It's literally a window where while you going up, it's literally like, you can see the whole everything. And then you can look down. It's like glass where, not the whole floor, but just glass, where you can literally see straight down. Like it's like that shit is literally made to face your fear in a sense, because I don't know who the fuck thought that was cool or fun.
And then we did Skypod, which was like you go up a step higher than you already are, and that shit was high as hell. What is it that keeps you awake at night?
Stuff that keep me awake at night, y'all. Now I talk to y'all about like anxiety and all that stuff. For me, if I have something to do, like when it comes to my career, I'm always thinking of, ideas, ways that I can level up. I can do this to get to the next level. And certain times where I'm like overly thinking about, like something that I want to accomplish, right? So like, say if it's something I just discovered and that's something I want to try in this on YouTube or something, I'll be overthinking it. Rather, if I just thought about it that night and now it's like I'm just thinking about it, or like just anything, I'm just excited about just continuing to work and do this, or just, thinking about my future in this, I overthink it, and that'll keep me up. And that's why I mentioned anxiety, because it might start making me feel even more like excited and shit. You know, I don't know how they really explain it, but yeah, that'll keep me up for hours thinking about that over and over and over and over, overthinking really.
Lust or love at first sight?
So yeah, when it come to that whole love at first sight thing, like, you know, it's, you always hear them stories, and then people be like, it be older people like, yo, I seen her, I just loved her first sight. For me personally, I'm not gonna say that that's fake. Like, you can't just love somebody. I don't know. Maybe I would have to see it.
How does that even happen though? How do you just love somebody? You don't even know them.
That's crazy. Like, I think for me personally, because, you know, everybody say, oh, it wasn't, you ain't love me, it was just lust.
Yeah.
I feel like when you first meet somebody, of course it's lust. Like, if I see you, I don't know you, so I only see you on the surface, right?
Yeah.
So I might think you look good, you might have a nice body, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a young man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like, the first thing in my head is, it maybe not the first thing, but like one of them is like, yo, I'm trying to go there. You know what I'm saying? That's lust.
That's the first thing.
Even if it's not sex though, it's like I'm lusting for the girl in a sense. It's not something that's like insanely weird or nothing, but like, it's like, I don't know you as a person, so how can I?
But do you think that that's probably what they confuse?
Yeah.
Lust versus love? Like, they feel like, oh, it was love at first sight, whatever. Like, but don't you think it was lust? Because in order for you to be wanting to know somebody, you got to be attracted to them first.
Exactly. You
and
have
to be attracted to somebody, you got to like what you see.
Yeah.
Therefore, I would think that it would be lust, not love, because you don't know them. So how are you going to love them?
I can't.
You're lusting, but you don't love them until you get to know them.
And that's why I said, it's levels to that lust thing too, because like, it could be extreme, I guess. I don't know. But the way I look at it, it's not a bad lust. It's just the way it is. That's how it works.
Have you ever had sex in public?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's funny because, like, I think, like, you know, depending on when you first lose your virginity or whatever, or when you first start having sex, period, you know, what other options you really got?
It's either... Well, if you have a car, it's going to be a car.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be somewhere outside because you don't have anywhere. Like, yeah, you have your room, but, like, do you really want to be doing that when you're young? Like, no.
Sometimes you don't have that option. Yeah, like, yo, and it's crazy, too, because it's like, of course, not only young people have sex in public, but, you know, you might want to do some crazy stuff just, like, spontaneous, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, whatever, let's just do that. Like, fuck it. But, yeah, but it's like,
yeah,
I think, yeah, for the most part, everybody did, even if you wasn't young and it was just like, I haven't done it before, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Rather that be in a car, a movie theater, parks, people be outside.
Parks?
Yeah, people be outside.
That's extreme.
Yeah, you want to do anything. You outside.
Well, I feel like when you're a teenager, you don't really have much options. So, of course, whatever you find, you're going to do.
You know, they say, like, yo, if you have sex in public, or in a car or anything, you get caught, you could get put on the sex offender list or something.
What?
Yeah.
Even when you're like a teenager?
I feel they say that's what it is, but I feel like if you young, I feel like you'll get off the hook more on that. If you grown,
yeah, they let you know better.
It's like, bro, you
have
tweaking.
A house.
Like, you bugging now. Yeah, so that ain't gonna happen. So you know, you gotta.
You have a house. What are you doing?
You gotta move a little different.
What's one thing you would change from the past?
When I think about, you know, something I changed, it kind of sounds like a regret or something, right?
Yeah.
Cause see, I also, like, we be having conversations about this, the fact that, like, if I change one thing, like, literally so many things could change.
Yeah, because the decision that you made back then ultimately led to where you are now.
Yeah, at least.
So any little thing that you did to change that could interfere with how your future.
It could change who you are as a person. Just, you know, it could change who you are as a person, how you're going to treat other people. It could change, you know, just your direction. Like, I might not even have lived in the place I live now. I might not have lived, you know, I might have switched states and all that. Who knows? You know, if I made a certain different decision. So it's like, I don't know. If you could change something in the past, yeah, I don't know.
You don't think you would change anything?
I guess if I could say anything, it'd be, it could be anything small. Like, even like working out.
Yeah.
I've been in the gym now for like 4 months or something like that. If I could, you know, if I was to say, oh, let me change something, it could be small like that. Like, shit, get in the gym earlier. I could have gotten in the gym earlier. You know what I'm saying? Or like when I was starting, yeah, like I remember when I first really took the gym serious, it was like 2016 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So what, it's 2023 now, it's like 7 years. I'd have been in that gym for 7 years.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 7 years would have been, yeah, how much of a difference would it have made? It don't mean I don't regret, I regret it, but
I mean,
that'd
you
have
can
been a cool
always,
thing.
that's one thing that's good. You can always, it's never too late for anything. You can always change something that you want to change, whether that's eating healthier, working out, whatever. It's never too late to do anything. So
yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like if that's something you felt like you should have done back then that's something that you should work on changing.
Like, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Will we ever get married?
Will we ever get married?
Yes, that's the big question everybody wants to know. They keep asking me, when am I going to get a ring on my finger? I'm not the one that's putting the ring on my finger. It's him. Ask him.
She
He's the
like,
one with the answers.
She over here talking like she wanted, like she like, Nate, let's do it now. Like, nah. What's it called? The thing. So like me and my guy be having conversations about this all the time. Now we getting older. We 25. So, well, I'm 25. Me and my mans. So, of course, it's a conversation that we think about more often. But it's like, the way I was always moving for the longest was like, at this point in my life, I'm not personally really thinking about it. It's not something I wake up like, oh, I gotta get married. Like, this is a goal. I want to get married by this time, or you know what I'm saying? Like, or I want to propose by this time. It's been like one of those things where it's like, I think also for me, when it comes to my career, a lot of the time, now it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but when it comes to my career, I'm so locked in where it's hard for me to really see other things.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know, like it's hard to really explain, but it's like, yeah, I feel like when the time comes, of course I know I want to marry you, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't want to marry me? Look at me. Anyways, but I mean, like, of course, when you're focused on a goal, you want to knock out that goal. And as men, you guys tend to put more things on yourself.
Yeah.
So you tend to want to be more financially stable, whatever the case may be, before you guys get married, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Because ain't no rush.
To anybody watching this, we talk about it.
Yeah,
so
we always talk about it.
We talk about it, so it's not like, oh, we not on the same page, and I'm just like blatantly like, you know, off-putting it. I'm just neglecting something she wants, or, you know, vice versa. Everything, like, you know, everything is like we on the same page when it comes to it. And it's like I said, I mean, you never want to force anything.
Yes, it's love and all that fancy wedding stuff, but it's also a business.
People look at it like, oh, y'all been together for, you know, this long now. Why y'all ain't get married? You must not love each other, or he must not love you, or whatever. Or if the man want to get married and the woman don't at the time, like, oh, she must not love you. It's like, nah. First off, it's not even about all that love stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really not. Like, of course, you gonna love somebody and that's why y'all together. But it's like, at the end of the day, marriage ain't got nothing to do with love.
How do you feel about our relationship?
Our relationship is perfect. I ain't even capping for y'all. This shit perfect. In the sense, like, it's so chill. Like, I always say, like, everybody who know me, if I talk about, like, the relationship shouldn't feel like a job. Like, I shouldn't feel like, oh, this is just another thing that I gotta be, like, going so hard to make sure, you know, I gotta make sure I don't step on your toes. You know what I'm saying? I can't, oh, I'm walking on eggshells. Like, I'll be able to be me, you be able to be you, and then, you know, we respect the shit out of each other, we support each other. We talk about shit that nobody want to talk about.
The hardest stuff ever, too. This man be telling me all these things. And I'm like, do men even talk to their girl about these things? Like, what? And they don't. No. So it'll be the hardest conversations ever. But, I mean, we wouldn't be best friends if we weren't able to have those type of conversations.
Yeah. That's why I said I can't eat myself alive about any thought that I'm having or anything. If I'm with you, like, it's like, what the hell? Like, I always, like, you know, I don't want to hide nothing. I don't want to be sitting here feeling like, oh, nah, I can't talk about this. Yeah, like you said, like, friends. Like, it's like, if I'm talking to my guy, I'm going to tell him anything.
Yeah.
Why should I have to talk to you and be like, oh, nah, you can't say that?
What is one sexual activity you consider completely off limits?
Yo, this is funny, bro, because there's a lot going on right now, man. Eating ass. I ain't eating no ass. Niggas be, come on, bro. I'm seeing niggas talking about they getting their ass. Hey, look, bro, is this what you do? then cool. That's on you. But me personally, that shit is off limits. I ain't having it. I'm not engaging in no shit like that. Ain't nobody engaging in no shit like that towards me.
I mean, I just feel like that's just disgusting. Like, why would you even want to, like, go near somebody's booty hole? That's where they shit.
People be on that.
But that's where they shit.
I mean, hopefully the women you with or the men you with is clean.
But, like,
Hopefully.
What about those spontaneous times? And you don't know.
Oh, nah.
The nigga...
I would hope that niggas ain't doing that. That's crazy.
No, the nigga could have just easily took a shit you don't even know.
No way.
And
If he let her do that nigga foul for that.
But some people find that to be, like, spontaneous and sexy.
No.
What?
That's crazy.
Would you ever have a threesome?
First off, I haven't had one. Would I ever have one? No.
Makes you say
Because I'm going to say this. If you got a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. All right, let me just start off. All right, you ain't got no girlfriend. You single. You just moving, right?
Yeah.
Threesome, look, I only got one man's. One meat. That's it, right? So, look, if I got...
Share.
If it's two Jones right here, right? All right, say I'm hitting one. Boom. All right, the shorty could be eating it up. Eating her up. If you not my girl, I'm not eating it up. So I'm not eating her up, so therefore I'm not engaging in any of that. So the only thing I'm participating in is...
It's the smashing?
Yeah. Then, okay, you my girl. Is my girl gonna eat her up?
No.
No, right?
So then...
So now, what's going on? Now, the only way we can engage is if I'm hitting.
That's bull.
Now, if you got your girl, let's be honest, y'all. Are you gonna be hitting something in a way that could possibly offend your shorty? And there's a thin line that'll put you in a fucked up position. And it's like I said, it's a thin line. Am I willing to try to even potentially cross that line? I'm cool.
What would you rather have, fame or riches?
We all know, man, when I got a career, I'm working hard to achieve certain levels of success in my career. I personally do YouTube and I do music. One of the things that come with that is fame, regardless of how I want it or what's going on. In order to make money, people got to know you.
But I feel like there's different types of fame, though.
career.
Like, would you rather, like, have good fame, which is where, like, you're barely in the spotlight, but, like, people knew you? Or be, like, that person that's in the spotlight to where you're that person they go to and
Like,
know.
you could be
and, like,
in the spotlight without everybody knowing you?
Yeah, like the fame, like the bad fame or the good fame where you're known for good things or known for bad things.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you want to be known for good things, for sure. Like, I always talk about it like, you know, you going to get energy you put out. So if you putting out negative things, you're going to have negative people around you and, you know, you're going to have negative energy. I always want to be surrounded by positive energy.
What are 3 qualities you look for in a significant other?
The ability to think for yourself. That's important. We in social media age. This thing will make you do some crazy stuff just to look good for other people. Even off social media, like we grew up wherever, you know, there's people, you know, it's going to be doing shit to try to get whatever.
Like attention?
Attention.
Yeah.
So that I think that kind of ties with self-esteem as well. But you got to be super confident. I'm
That's
a good-looking
your
nigga.
I can't with you. That's your second one? Or you
Yeah,
said-
second one.
Okay.
Yup. So confident. I'm a good-looking dude.
Cocky.
I say this in the most humble way possible.
That's like, it don't even sound humble.
It's the truth.
Oh my God.
So it's like if you could be feeling very fucked up about it.
Yeah.
You know, once again with social media, you gonna think, oh man, every woman want him and he's definitely fucking with them all. But if you confident, you know you heard, right? So like I said, confidence. And we can elaborate even more, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. I want you to want something. I always talked about this. I want you to want something. It don't even have to be like you want to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say, oh, I want people to work hard just like me. I want my significant other to work hard as me. It's like, I spoke on this a lot. It's like working hard as me and being just like me, being insane. Like I said, it won't work because we so driven that we don't find that time in the middle to even, you know what I'm saying, to vibe and be together and grow. I also never want to be like, no, give up on everything. Just support me, be with me. I got you. You're going to be straight. I don't ever want to do that to you, or, you know, I wouldn't want to do that to nobody, right? If that's what you wanted to do, you just was like, okay, I want to pour into you. Whatever it is you want, or you need from me in order to meet you and you know, to get wherever you trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, all right, that's cool. I just like people that's interested.
Have a mind of their own.
Yes.
Be confident.
Mm-hmm.
Be independent.
Yeah.
And not be a people pleaser. Like, not try to like follow what other people are doing.
Yeah.
Have a mind of their own. Think.
Yeah. If you ain't on that, bro, it's
Sounds
gonna be a hard
like
time.
me.
You're gonna have a hard time. That's a fact. It shouldn't be no judgment. I shouldn't have to be like, oh, you know, I gotta say this way or else, you know, you're gonna feel away.
Yeah.
Or I gotta be like this or else, you know, you're gonna look at me different. It's like, no, I gotta be myself 100%. You gotta be yourself, and we gotta just be moving, you know what I'm saying?
Be yourselves together. That's the key.
That's it. I hope y'all rock with this, you know what I'm saying? Got some more, you know, it was some good questions. I feel like we got some good answers off. And yeah, you know, it's something y'all could even probably learn. Anybody can learn from this. Let me know how y'all feeling about this in the comments. Go ahead and drop it down below. Also, give your feedback on the answers, everything like that. I'm gonna be reading the comments. I'm gonna be tapping in with y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.
He got an alibi and he won't abide to no law. I know it's fucked up, but he won't hesitate to go send a nigga to a law. Young nigga with rag ties in the back of a Maybach. Put in work, whole fam gon' eat. I been going to work on eat. All grind, no sleep, I stay low key. And you know I be rolling with killers, they really gorillas. Only the realest, you know that we winning. I feel like I've been